I have a good friend, and her name is Ima Weiner. And she was talking to her friend, Marcella, and Marcella and Ima were just complaining about life, complaining about what's wrong. And Marcella said to Ima, let's pray about this. And they prayed, but they just really complained to God. Oh, God, they said. Oh, God, this is what is wrong, God. And I think after their prayer, they felt worse than before they prayed. God is a God to make you feel better. God isn't there to commiserate with you, but to co-create with you. And not to create more misery, but to create something wonderful. God is your help in every need. There was a man on Long Island who bought a barometer around the turn of the last century. Now, he wanted this barometer for a long time, and he finally raised enough money for it in his savings, paid good money for it, from a mail order house in New York City. Well, when the barometer was delivered to his home on the East Coast, he noticed that the needle was pointing towards hurricane. He looked outside, and it looked just fine. Beautiful day. He shook the barometer, but the needle appeared stuck, pointing to hurricane. Well, the man went into a complaining tirade. He paced up and down. He wrote a scorching letter to the company saying, basically, everything I buy is defective. The next day he traveled into town. He mailed the letter to the company, and that's why we know this story. This is a true story. Later in the afternoon, the barometer was missing. So was his house, because the hurricane had hit. I'll tell you, there is nothing funnier than human beings. Well, my friend, you have a barometer inside of you too. And the needle is stuck. And here is what the needle is stuck on. It is stuck on, God is with me, my help in every need. When you have that kind of barometer in your soul, good weather, good times are ahead. A lot of times you'll shake it and say, my life is so out of order, this couldn't be working. I can't believe that God could possibly be with me. You're shaking it, but the needle stays firmly planted, doesn't it? It stays right there. It will not move. It never will, because God is with you every moment of your life. You do not have to complain your way through life. Oh, that is a hellish existence. You can be thankful through life, like we've talked about recently. You can be so aware that God is in your life. You know, this whole ministry is a remembrance society. I say that often because we help you to remember and recall what you already know is true. No matter what your religion, it is true across the board. Religions cannot be confined within four walls. They cannot be confined by the sign that's out front. It is a spiritual thing to be experienced in you. And even when it's in you, it can't be confined because it overflows and it affects others because they see something in you that they would like to have. I pray that this is a special time of blessing for you. And I pray that that overflows into tomorrow and the next day. And the barometer is pointed towards God continually, your help in every need. God bless you, my friend. Make it a great day.